It's been only 5 years since the last release of the Blackout 4, and Nike for some reason decide to bring them back just 5 years later, which is crazy. So this is the 2025 Blackout. In my opinion, the better pair. So on today's video, I'm gonna put these two shoes side by side and I'm gonna go detail by detail to see which are the main differences between the 2020 pair and the 2025 pair of the Jordan 4 Blackout. But before we go into that, please let me ask you to go and hit the thumbs up if you like the content. Also go and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Activate the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single day, guys. Also go follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok as Jason G Kicks. And now let's begin this battle. And the first difference that we see on these shoes is the boxes. This one here is the 2025 box, and this one here is the 2020 box. On the 2020 pair, we have a black box with no speckles, but we can see the Jumpman and the word fly below the Jumpman. No speckles at the top, but we have speckles on the bottom of the box. When we go to the 2025 box of the Blackout, we can see a black box with black speckles, a black Jumpman, and also the word fly below the Jumpman as well. But the speckles on this box made me give the point to the 2025 pair. I think this box is a little bit more unique, and we also have speckles on the bottom of the box. I think the box of the 2025 Blackout is the better one, but the 2020 pair box doesn't look bad at all. It's a black box that also goes perfect with the shoe. So let's get the boxes out of the way. Actually, let me just put it right here. And let's go with the shoes. And the first difference that I noticed between these shoes, and I noticed this on my previous video, I noticed this on camera. I didn't notice this in person. And I'm talking about the shade of black that Nike used for both of these shoes. On the 2020 pair, I noticed a deeper black on the shoe, and on the 2025 pair, I can see a more matte black. Don't look bad at all. I actually like it, but I have to say that I like the deeper shade of black that we have on the 2020 pair just a little more. But for some reason, I don't notice this in person. Like without my ring light, I can barely notice the color difference between these two shoes right here. But in camera, definitely the 2020 pair, in my opinion, looks better than the 2025 Blackout. It's just my opinion only. You gotta let me know that. Look at both of these shoes right here together. But that's just when it comes to the color of the shoe. That this one also looks fantastic if you ask me. The shade of black on this one is just beautiful, but this one is slightly better, slightly better. So the point when it comes to the shade of black goes to the 2020 Blackout, but then goes the shape. And look at the shape that we have on the 2025 pair. In my opinion, this one is way better than the shape that we have on the 2020 Blackout. I didn't like this shoe at all. Actually, this was my personal pair, but when I saw this shoe in person, I didn't like the shape of this shoe at all. So I let these shoes go to a friend of mine for retail, and it's crazy that the only time that this shoe has been worn was when I tried them on, because my friend don't want to wear these shoes because they are so expensive now. Dude, what are you doing? I mean, look at this. This shoe came out 5 years ago, and it has been worn only once when I tried them on, and that's it. So I was the only person who wore these shoes. That's crazy if you ask me. Boy, if you're not gonna wear them, just let them go. Just let them go. So the shape on these shoes, even though it's not extremely terrible, I like the shape on the 2025 just a lot more. There's a lot more. Look at the shape on this one, looks so good, especially on the tongue of the shoe. Look at the tongue on the 2025. Now look at the tongue on the 2020 pair. This one, I don't know, man. Nike was doing a terrible job on the tongues of the Jordan 4s back then. That's why I was not really into Air Jordan 4s in those days, but this tongue right here on the 2025 pair looks so much better. I don't know, it's probably my opinion only, but I like the tongue on the 2025 pair way more than the tongue on the 2020 pair. And it's just the whole shape of the shoe. The netting is way too big on the 2020 pair, and it's just totally different compared with the netting that we have on the 2025 pair. Let me know which netting system you like the most, 2020 or 2025. I actually like the 2025 more, like I just said, and we can see that also on the tongue of the shoe right here on this area. The netting looks so much better on the 2020 pair in my opinion, but look at the shape of the 2020 pair. Now look at the shape of the 2025 pair. I like the shape on this one on the 2025 so much. This one have the updated shape that Nike introduced with the Jordan 4 SB Pine Green. Look at the shape in both. It's nearly the same. I don't know, man. I like the shape on these shoes. Just beautiful. It's the 89 shape, by the way. It's not the SB shape like a lot of people are calling it. Because yes, Nike brought it back with the SB4s, but they are trying to replicate the 89 shape of the Air Jordan 4, the original shape of the shoes. So this shape right here is the 89 shape, not the SB shape. So the point when it comes to the shape of the shoe goes to the 2025 pair, and that take me to comfort in both of the shoes. Since the 2025 pair have the updated shape, the comfort on the 2025 is so much better than the one we have on the 2020 pair. The comfort was another area that I totally hate on the old pair of Air Jordan 4s, like this one here. When I tried these shoes on, I feel like I had brick on my feet, but this one has so much better comfort, especially compared with the 2020 pair. If you have tried any of the new Jordan 4, like the Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined, you know how much better the comfort on the new Jordan 4s are, especially compared with the old pairs like the 2020 Blackout. It's not something that makes the Jordan 4 one of the most comfortable sneakers out there, but it's definitely way better than it used to be. So when it comes to comfort, again, the point goes to the 2025 Blackout. And now let's talk about materials. When it comes to the quality on both of these shoes, I have to say that it's very good in both. The quality on the 2020 pair is really nice. It's really nice. This one can get very ashy, but it's a nubuck sneaker. That have to be expected. Nubuck is a length magnet, so we all know that. And it's gonna happen with the 2020, it's gonna happen with the 2025 pair as well. It's just the nature of the material of the shoe. And some people have told me that the 2025 pair looks ashy, but that's because of the matte black that they use. The quality on the 2025 pair is actually nicer than the one we have on the 2020 pair. Even though this one is not extremely terrible, it's just better on the 2025 pair. I love the feeling of the new Blackout 4. Really nice. I love it. And if you have felt the material in both of the shoes, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So when it comes to the quality, I give the point to the 2025 pair. This one just feel like real nubuck. I don't know, man. I like the quality on this one. But with this nice quality that we have on the 2025 pair comes a controversy, and that's the squeak noise that the 2025 pair is doing. And that's a real thing. The 2025 pair is making a noise when you press this area right here. And also here. Now, the 2020 is doing that as well. Actually, no. And that's because the material is not the same. I'm telling you, this one the 2025 pair has better quality, and when the shiny eyelet is making contact with this beautiful nubuck that we have on the 2025 pair, it's making this noise. But in my opinion, it's not that big of a deal, because you can fix this issue just by putting these laces in a loose style way, and the noise is pretty much gone. Because look what happens when the shiny eyelets are not making contact with the nubuck on the shoe. The noise is gone. So if you want to pass on these because of the noise, you're gonna do me a big favor because I want another pair of this one. I don't know. It's just a great pair of shoe in my opinion, just to make such a drama for a little noise. But the noise is here. The noise is here, guys. But it's not something new. I said it, it's not something new. I've seen other pairs doing the same noise, but people didn't make a drama about them, like the Fear Force. Fear Force do the same noise. Some pairs do, some pairs don't, but yes, happens with the Black Cat, but it's not the first time. That's all I'm trying to say. So, in my humble opinion, the 2025 Black Cat is the better pair compared with the 2020 pair, but this one is the one that is going for an insane price in the resale market. So a lot of people will take the 2020 pair over the brand new Black Cat, but for me, this is the one. Now, the only area where I can say that the 2020 pair is way better than the 2025 pair is on the heel top. Even though this one have the Jumpman on the back, the heel top on this one is a nubuck heel tab that looks just beautiful. But in the 2020 pair, even though we have Nike Air, and that's always a plus, we don't have the nubuck heel tab. We have a regular plastic heel tab on the 2025 pair, and in my opinion looks so much better in nubuck. I mean, look at that. I'm taking Nike Air over the Jumpman, but to be completely honest with you, I have no problem with the Jumpman, and the shiny Jumpman looks beautiful as well, and this is the original weight. But Nike Air is just such a huge plus in my opinion. But when it comes to the material used in both of the heel top, I'm taking the 2020 pair, but I'm taking Nike Air over Jumpman. So which one you like the most? The one with the Nike Air but a plastic heel top, or the one with the Jumpman and a nubuck heel top? Let me know that in the comment section, guys. Which is your favorite Black Cat, the 2020 pair or the 2025 pair? In my opinion, both are good, but the 2025 is just a better pair. But that's just my opinion, so share your thought with me in the comment section, guys. Thank you a lot for watching the video. Leave a like if you appreciate the content, and if you want to see more of what I do but outside of YouTube, make sure to follow me right here on my Instagram, Jason G Kicks. I'm always uploading videos, picture, sneaker information like shock drop, early access, all the upcoming releases. You're going to know about it first right here on my Instagram, Jason G Kicks. Thank you again for watching, guys, and till the next one, goodbye.